Brain Health, Day 2. Thank you, first of all, for everyone who's in the webinar and for leaving such amazing feedbacks of full pineal gland activation and embodiment. And that's exactly what it's doing. It's amazing how much it's clearing or how much we were in the way of ourselves and the mind was in the way of spirit embodying because spirit sort of blocks, the mind blocks spirit from getting in. So the more we're clearing, first of all, activating the pineal gland and getting into the different parts of the brain, the more spirit has the opportunity to come in. And I know a lot of you are saying there, experience of light coming in, it connects you to your being state, your spirit, who has access to infinity of unlimited wisdom, knowledge, and potential. And that is in your hand now. So that is in your system. And the more you're clearing these layers of density, and I feel we'll go more this evening, just like we worked with resentment. Resentment was a big one blocking the system. And as the resentment came out, the ancestral resentment came out, it left opportunity for spirit to flow again and to really drop deep into the brain and drop deep into embodiment. So it's amazing how, for example, like resentment was blocking the system. So we're going to go deeper this evening. And we cleared a lot yesterday and went through the brain. And I love the way you're all giving feedback that you're feeling that you can access the brain yourself and the different locations of the brain, because that's what it's about. The webinar is really about you doing it yourself, activating, traveling into the frontal lobe, traveling into the left and right hemisphere, feeling it and sensing what's going on. And by going there, you're actually going to clear it as well and regulate it. So this webinar, for anyone who wants to jump in, you're welcome in, and the group feel is very potent. So there's a lot of topics with everything that's happening in the world at the moment, and that is the opportunity for transformation. Once a topic is open, it's a healing field for transformation. And this is really an opportunity to clear a lot of man's or humans topics around separation and destruction and not trusting the flow of spirit. So it's surrendering to spirit, and the mind needs to be cleared for that. So that's what we're doing in this webinar. And this is really helping us to go back into flow, but really go into presence. So it's coming out of all the past history, past programming of yourself, but also the ancestors, and bringing everything back into alignment. And then almost like this crystal dropping in of spirit through the pineal gland and activating into the brain and into the cells and the organs. We'll do that later, even more deeper. And yeah, the crystalline body, your system really gets energized and you feel more alive, more vibrant, more safe to be yourself. So, brain health is really going to help you be yourself and be in a state of being and bring simplicity into your life as well. So, I'm looking forward to later sharing more tools with you and bring you on this journey. Um, as I say, for anyone who's not there, just to let you know, this is bringing you to a full state of, yes, some people are sharing like the pineal gland activation and then embodiment of spirit. So it's activating your pineal gland, it's activating spirit, which is the key, the golden key for getting into the system. When your pineal gland is fully active, then spirit can fully embody. And then it's clearing all the layers of programming and control that's in your system. So this is really going to work with your brain health, but it's going to work with the eyes, the hearing, and it's going to work with different topics as well. I'm including a lot of mental disorders, Lyme's disease, for example, someone was asking for. So I'm including these in the webinar behind the scenes. So I'm working with all these different topics to balance the mind, to activate the mind, and to regenerate, rejuvenate the mind, and you will feel it. And you will feel what I love about it is that's what I do all the time myself, is you can feel the brain. You can really feel it, and you can feel different parts of the brain, and you can feel how each part of the brain is doing, and you can regulate it, and you can feel like, okay, I want to add more life force, more oxygen, more blood flow. You can activate the brain and regenerate the brain yourself. So this is really an embodiment of tools to feel your brain, to replenish the brain, and to circulate it. You will feel it. It's really something, that the masses, we have been so dissociated from our systems, from our physical brain, that we disconnected from it, that we're just sort of like numbed in life or in this zone of unconsciousness. And then when you go into the brain, you become really vibrant and conscious with the world and with the textures of the world and the textures of life and the connection from inner and outer world in a much clearer, deeper way. So this is really something I feel for everybody to do, is to really reclaim sovereignty of the different locations of the brain, know them yourself, feel them yourself, and go into them every day and go on a journey with insight. The deeper, if you want to make change or impact in the world, it's about going deeper into your system, make change within you. And by you making change within your own mind, then it's releasing all the split minds, the fragmentation, the separation, and you're going back into wholeness. And if each one of us do that, we're helping the collective do the same thing. And that is what's coming up in the world at the moment, is the fragmentation and separation. And we're going back into pure consciousness of spirit, full spirit embodiment. So this is what brain health is about. So if you want to be part of it, if you can't make it, it will then be recorded and you can watch it during the week at your own convenience. And it's really for you to watch it a few times so you can drop in. And each time you drop in, it's going to clear more density and allow your spirit to really activate and embody. So looking forward to seeing you at the webinar later and to bring in whatever keys are going to come true. Sending you all love and have a beautiful day. Thank you.